We also need to... God. So this is the main ladder? Could I get a load more ore? Not really. Could do with more. We'll run this down. God. Quickly running out of ore. Ah. That hits the volcano. Okay, this is making me slightly nervous over here. How do we do this? Just need to get rid of this liquid in a useful way. It's reachable. Yeah, always something new to learn. There we go. I'm just gonna drain it that way and hope for the best. Whoop. Well, more Starless over here. Right. I think the temporal tear is much easier to get on the base game, to be honest, than the spaced out DLC. On the DLC, it's quite tricky, actually. Not that it's not tricky on the base game. I mean, you still need hydrogen rockets, which is in itself a challenge, but you need even more on this game. So, okay, I think we're all good here. Is this a correct level? I hope it is. I trust it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Keep counting because it always risks that I make a mistake, but there you go. And then we should be able to... You find use of just about everything on the map, yeah. No, strip mining is definitely a good idea. Oh, save. Apologies if the ads are annoying, but I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of doing it to experiment with how much they make. I don't know how much they make. I don't think it's a lot. Kind of want to find out. Make a couple of assets. Oh. I could do the corporate shilling and tell you to subscribe. It'll be on the VOD. It'll be on the VOD. But yeah, that's right. You have to forgive the ads. I don't know. I may well adjust the ads later on, but I don't know enough to adjust them sensibly at this point. So I'm doing a bit of experimenting with that. All this streamery, YouTubey stuff. So what YouTube? Oh right, okay. So this is running now. Good. I missed it, but there's 2 tons of enriched uranium in here. But the way this works is the steam turbines prioritize the output towards the nuclear generator. This needs to be kept full. Any excess then gets dumped back in. The other turbines dump in. Cooling is handled by the cooling loop that's running around the back. And yeah, pretty straightforward. You just keep it running. These make loads of power. Everyone's happy, etc., etc. I'm now going to be making so much extra power. My numbers were power wasted. I think I'm wasting more power here than most people even make. That's a lot of power. Petroleum's going at it, steam turbines go at it now. But yeah, the main thing is the nuclear waste. So this will pile up in here, and then it should make its way over here. Okay, strip mining in progress, and I think I don't know what Starless is doing. hopefully we'll just prioritise on these two, get them loaded. And then... in terms of what to do with this planetoid, it definitely needs kind of colonising properly. So we'll give it a go. Okay, that's a whole load more enriched uranium, should be. 4 tons. And a whole load here. Ah, so yes, yeah. Well, I think. Sorry, I think to your first point, Jace. I think the sub money is probably way more than the ad money, but I suppose the ads kind of encourage the subs. I think. I don't know. I don't want to come across as super greedy, trying to get loads of money. I'm probably making very little off this. We want to give it a go. The waste is very important because I want it for rad bulk generation. So I'm going to put it in this little compressor here, and then this is going to make crazy amounts of radiation on these tiles. We should just set them that way. And then we can use it for diamond presses, and then I can get space mining going on a larger scale. And that gives us infinite resources, so that's going to be useful. Especially... I can make steel, I can make tungsten from it. Okay, cool. We're over here now, which is good. No, I do need to... well, I need to get this liquid out, but I've got pumps in here, so... oh, stop falling down here. Come on. You're killing me. As a colleague of mine used to say. So yeah, we're going to compress it on a tile. I did cover that in the rad bulk tutorial, right? I think, as far as I'm aware, it is the only way to get large amounts of radiation. No. If there were a better way, I'd go for it. But, I mean, this works well. I kind of want to just pump some and see what happens. Just pump some. I want to make sure this hasn't overpressured the vent. I've got 600 petroleum, which is more than I wanted, but it should be still low enough. There we go. So the petroleum sits on the top, the nuclear waste is on the bottom. I've only got 6 kilos, which some of it definitely disappeared. Just double checking. What's overheated? This liquid pump's overheating. Oh boy. What's the overheat on this? Is 325. Okay, this might need to be thermium. I mean, I can definitely do the pump out of it. Oh no, I can't get in here because I didn't build an entrance. Oh dear. Okay, so I need to get in here with a liquid lock. Or I could do a smash and grab. If you do the odd smash and grab. We'll give that a go. We'll replace that with thermium, and I think I'll replace this with thermium too. It should be compressing alright. Yeah, it is compressing fine now. So the idea is to compress loads of waste on this tile, and then it makes radiation down here. Cool. Hopefully I think Starless is just feeding that in. I don't like idle dupes. Why have we got idle dupes? I don't understand why we're not getting these docking requests. There's definitely something weird going on with the suits. I don't fully understand it. Maybe I just need more. Okay. Right, and I think we've kind of done building down here. Okay, go this way. So we'll come across. Yeah, idle. Well, you could. Yeah, as long as there's stuff to do. If you've got idling, it's usually a sign of something going wrong. Could be to varying levels of problem. Starvation. Okay, it's taking ages to get back. It's fine. Don't know where these bulk brackets being right. 5. Right. Should probably focus on the food. But we have infinite food storage now, so we're all good on that front. We should start building up the amounts. Just need to drain this off somewhere. Fortunately. We'll just dig in this way. And we might even be able to just drain it off. Gravity fed style. There's Atmo. Where's the gas coming from? Well, if you check out some of the earlier VODs, I can't remember what number, but somewhere around 7 to 12, I think. There are a lot of failings of the petroleum boiler, where oil and then petroleum got turned into gas, which kind of turned up all around here. There was a lot of issues with the volcano. Yeah, it went funny multiple times, much to my confusion. So we fixed it in the end, but we made a load of sour gas. It's not really an issue, I mean, because this is the old base, and the new one's up here, so we're all good on that. But yeah, that's where it came from. Chase, you start a new run with the high difficulties. And gems and max and worn items. Yeah, I can play on high difficulty. The reason I don't is because actually I found most of it trivial. So the germs doesn't really do anything. The rest of it doesn't really do anything. But the hunger just means that they waste so much time eating and farming that it just makes the game so slow. The point where I just got annoyed with it. It's not that I can't play on high difficulty, I didn't find it fun. I'd rather get on with stuff. Go on here. Where are we getting steam from? This is the really hot oil pumping out? What's making heat here? We got some kind of leakage. At least nothing's getting in the yeah. Radiation vomiting? Jace, you're radiation vomiting? Where have you been? Oh, I forgot about this as well. Whoops. You forget about things. Ugh. I feel like things are going wrong here. Okay. Things are going wrong. But yeah, no, the nuclear's not too bad. I mean, it's relatively new, but yeah, I'll have a tutorial about on that soon. Where do they keep going? Ah, they keep going into loop this round. Okay, great. So just doing a cycle, moving uranium, getting themselves sick. But no, the DLC is fun. I think. I don't know. It's hard to say because in some ways the base game's easier, in some ways the DLC is easier. So I don't think there's a rule. Yeah, I think it's more fun. I think at this point, it's got to a point where the Space Out DLC is like the base game, but with more stuff. It's just kind of better. There definitely was a time earlier on where you were kind of sacrificing some things by playing the DLC in early access, of course. But yeah, at this point. At this point, it's just better, I think. Right, let's get this closed up. We might need to fill it with some more steam, but hey ho. No, yeah, I don't think it's harder. I mean, in some ways it's harder. I think the... that's right, we'd say it. The late game is harder in the DLC. I think the early game is a bit easier. Especially with the solar panels make it so much easier, and the rockets. Definitely easier. But yeah, doing multiple planetoids, grabbing all the rare materials, that got a lot harder, so I recognise that. Oh, got another achievement. I assume that's one for running the nuclear reactor for X amount of time. Yep, there we go. Yeah, no, the rads can be pretty brutal, to be honest. You do have to be a little bit careful. Also, we'll just refill this, I think. Stick some more steam density in here, which we lost quite a lot. I think this can get to 150 before we have problems. There you go. But yeah, you can turn the radiation down. To be honest, to have radiation issues, either you need them to be exposed to like a mild amount for quite a long time, or a high amount for a short time. And it's hard to make high amounts. You know, if you're not running the research reactors, then wheeze-warts and things, they're not really enough to cause you long-term issues. So, you know, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Don't be put off by the radiation system, it's not scary. Going to other planetoids, it can become a problem as well. Is this... I'm going to turn that back on, we'll start getting rid of more sour gas, because... we don't really want it. And we're starting to collect nuclear waste, so we've got 2.5 tons on this tile already. And the rads is, yeah, it's slightly less than a tenth. My calculations, probably about 0.09 or 0.095, that kind of level. So we need to compress quite a lot to even match the levels in here. You can get it out of there if you want. But that's fine. Right, I should be focusing on the water. There should be stuff going on down here. Someone is entombed. Okay, good. Interesting. Flooding down here, yeah. Not surprising. We've got a bit of a liquid cone going on. This whole area is going to turn into a tank. Not intentionally, but... oh, don't dig that up. Okay. We'll just dig down here. To make sure our water doesn't run out. But I think we've got quite a lot still in this tank, right? Where's the original tank? Here. Still a bit, so not too worried. And yep, stop that flowing that way. Let's see if I can actually do this. Delete one of these and just drain it out. That's not reachable because of that. Yep, I know about that. No one's building this vent, are they? Well, I think this is just running now. I mean, so I haven't really actually been watching it after having spent all that time building it, but... just it kind of looks after itself as long as you don't overload it with steam, and your cooling is up to the task. Then not really any issues. I'm definitely losing some efficiency here. Made a mess, Lindsay. Okay, so we've got 2 dupes stuck. How on earth did they manage to get here? Good question. Anyway, we'll pop that in there. That should get them out. Anyway. Interesting dupes, trying to get themselves stuck as always. But yeah, this just runs and runs, and every time it dumps a packet out, that's a little bit of nuclear waste, and then we just hoover it up. In the meantime, we're pulling power out of it. We don't need at all, but anyhow, we're doing it anyway. These should all hopefully be filling with molten slicksters now. I think if we're all out of enriched uranium here, I will probably just pull Starless back, because I mean really, there's no need to keep them here. But we do need to have a look at how to colonise this planetoid later on, so I can take a load of dupes in a rocket, I think. I'll double check the star map, see where they are. Yeah, okay, couple tiles, so it's all good. Okay. Why is he unpermitted food? Everyone should have barbecue. Yeah, there's something weird going on with this. Can I click on all of them? Maybe it's just toggling. Anyway, should all be fine. So massive strip mining in progress. I think that's going to be key for now on. They made a vacuum? No, mostly. And I'm trying to get them to focus on this. So we'll get the infinite water storage done down here. Drain this out the bottom. Oh, now that's a good tube. Almost I don't... Oh, I do have beds, space, so I think what's holding back was food, so actually I should just take tubes. Get rid of that bleach stone, because it's now done. Yeah, so food was the issue, and I think we're now more than stable, so especially with the infinite food storage, that definitely helps. So yeah, I should be focusing on this and strip mining. Deconstruct that, I'm just draining the water the easy way. Keep getting this built. Can I also drain this? And then this giant water line up, and then we need to sort out some water lines down. Now the water lines are actually going to come across more than down, I think. So I'm going to have to be very careful here, because I have a lot of... Do we even have room for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Didn't think this through, did I? Ooh. Is there a mod that wraps the list of stuff on the group? Yeah, there is. It's called Better Info Cards. That's the mod. I don't know if it's working because it definitely broke with some recent fixes. I don't know if they got it working again. Maybe. No, just have a look. So this is my infinite storage. Yeah, I think it's working because this is now summarized and averaged. So yeah, check out the Better Info Cards mod. I did cover that in the tutorial by all mods as well. My entire mod list is also kind of in that video. Bit of a dual purpose. I went through each one and this is unreachable. Okay, well that's not good, is it? Let's make it reachable. So what I haven't in any way thought out is this. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that. Oh god. Making a right mess now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's better. No problem. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, not that. Right, if this is the first time you're tuning in and you're seeing this madness, then oh god. Yep, this is kind of how it goes. yeah, you can definitely see everything. Say it broke recently, so I just wasn't sure if it was working or not. But there we go. This is better. I need a ladder here. So crazy piping. Okay, we can get in here now, so we can just drain the liquid out. That's good, and then we can just do a bit of a mop job, and we should be clean. Release of salt water. We just need water in here. Definitely the best way to store stuff is just do one liquid or gas per storage area. Hate filter buildings. Try and avoid gas filters, liquid filters. I don't know. I think if you're doing this level of build as normal, then you're crazy. This is yeah. This is not normal levels of piping. I mean, I've got 24 pipelines going in and out of this monster. This is if you're doing this on the normal, yeah, you need psychiatric help, I think. Yeah. I need to sweep this out too. For Paku, no. My intent is to cover the critters and plants in another tutorial series after I finish the tutorial bites. So, no, I don't have anything on that yet. And also, I haven't done a lot of Paku farming, but I think I know enough to explain it. But basically, you need a breeder tank and you need a dumping tank. As long as you keep your breeding tank fed, and the excess eggs sent into the other tank via a little bit of automation. That's kind of all you need. So it's not too complicated. But yeah, well, what I'm aiming for is 12 lines that come out in a row here. that was the goal. So I just had to shuffle everything down to. I think keeping it nice and regular is important. Why is this overheating? Right, so this water is not keeping up. Is it? Or do we just make these out of steel? Okay. What we'll do... We'll replace this with supercoolant. Partly because I can. Mostly because I should. So we'll do that. That. And... What? Oh, the piping. Yeah. After 2,500 cycles, the spaghetti is wonderful. I like trying to plan stuff, especially with a build this big. It has to be planned, otherwise, I haven't got a chance. So, but yeah, everything starts off spaghetti. Okay, so we'll just dump water in there. And then... what's we call them? I shouldn't turn it on yet until they built the rest of it. You know, but most games turn that because make it smaller, damn it. So. Yeah, it... I don't know, you've got to plan it out. Definitely got to plan at least, you know, a little bit. And try and make it regular. That's what would be my advice. If you make like nice straight lines and you know, tight corners, you'll be alright. Just realise I need some drywall in here, otherwise we're going to have big problems. I'm slightly worried about this now because I effectively turned off the cooling. We could have a bad time. We could have a very bad time here. Let's dump it. Yeah. Yeah, the seafood buff is useful. Yeah, I don't know who has a good guide on that. If there is one, but there must be some guys out there. How good they are, I can't vouch, but that'd be my advice. You need one tank which is there for breeding them, and then because if they're tame and unfed and cramped, they'll still make an egg before they die. So you can leave them in a tank after that. So that's the key point. You just make a load and then dump them in a tank. So the key thing really is how you set up the breeder tank and the overflow. Breeder tank, you just have 1 or 2 or 3 Baku being fed because they eat so much algae, and then just dump the excess eggs somewhere else. Simple as that, I think. Ah, no. Did I just dump supercoolant in here? Oh dear. I feel like this is going very badly. Why is this... Something's going on here. What I might do is just stick some more water in. It should have enough water. Okay. Good. And the water should take this fallout down. Although, hold on, to get fallout cool, it needs to be... oh god. That's never going to work. Eee. I've got to get this nuclear fallout out. Let's try that. Okay, see if we can chop that back again. Yep, because we can't really condense it. Nuclear fallout has a weird thing where the condensing point's really low. So, yeah, not too many rads. No biggie. And also be starving these turbines. Hopefully, once we get enough supercoolant back in the loop, we should be fine. Supercoolant's twice as effective as water as a coolant because of the specific heat capacity. So hopefully that works. I've had issues with it before, so don't know what's going on. Okay, come on. Okay, we need to get gas down here as well. Okay, dear. I can use any two gases, I think. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're definitely going to deconstruct those because they're just overheating. Oh, I'm hoping the supercoolant will pull this back together. This is going to stop the cooling temporarily though, which is not ideal. I don't think we need the loader because the uranium should already be in here. Although maybe it's not. Yeah, the problem is this fallout's going to kind of choke the steam turbines. It's not what we want. So what happened is the nuclear waste got overheated by the aqua tuner, basically. That's how it sort of vaporized and then turn into this. And then condensing it is extremely difficult. Because the boiling point and the condensing point are quite far away from each other for nuclear fallout. So I'm just going to vent it to space, but the problem is these turbines have no steam getting to them. But anyway, we're pumping out. Okay. Hopefully, I think the supercoolant should be deleted. Yeah. We've got 6 tons in here now, and that's making 500 rads. Still isn't a whole lot, but it'll increase. I think as long as we leave it like this, it'll just vent to space. We'll have no issues. So yeah, but basically what happened is the cooling loop wasn't keeping up with water, so I swapped it over to supercoolant, but in the time it took me to swap it over, things got a bit hot. Not surprising. So we're getting there. These steam turbines will come back online. We'll probably just accept a little bit in here floating around doing its thing. Although not ideal. I can't remember if I used supercoolant before, or if this is just the same design having different issues. I don't know. Who knows? It's kind of struggling. Should be twice as efficient. Yeah, well. Oh no, I've had a nuclear reactor meltdown here. Oh dear. I completely missed it as well. Oh, I'm getting someone with corium mining. Where are you, Stardust? Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Okay. Well, you know, that happened. Things happened. We'll get this fixed up. Ah, right, okay, I know how that happened. So, because the water got cut off, basically. The water supply got cut off. And then, because the bottom steam turbines got choked by nuclear fallout. Kinda want to get this packet out, but no, it's going to be tricky. Hopefully this bit... That's just a tiny amount. We can always top this up. Can we just fix this, please? Nothing ever goes smooth, especially when you put it on stream. I think my normal games tend to go easier than this. Did this melt? Oh my. We also melted the controls on here, okay. Sure. Oh dear. More liquid aluminium. We should be fine. Get it all repaired up. Okay. Now I think in terms of water storage, what I was trying to do is get this pipeline in, and I don't know where the current output's from. I might need to shore up this water supply here for a second. Just so we don't run out. So let's do that. Power. Yeah. I missed the reactor meltdown. That's the second one I think I managed to do. Didn't catch it. It didn't, yeah. So I wasn't expecting it, so... I think we're all fixed. I'll grab that. We should be able to rebuild. No harm, no foul. Everything's good. Nothing to see here. Yeah, annoyingly, this is still just heating the entire area because this liquid lock just doesn't work. It's not a vacuum lock anyway. We can just mop that. I'm being an idiot. Just mop that. Problem solved. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I'll get this built up, and then what I was going to do, I got distracted, is reconnect that. Then we can stop draining this tank, because it's getting a little bit empty. And we'll just run off that for a while. We've got loads of water around, just need to shift it in the right way. And then hopefully we can simplify all of this piping. This can all go. That can go. That's all gone. Still supplying over here, so just be a little careful. Oh, good old aluminium volcano, still chugging away. Oh, I have corium. Not that I wanted it, but I've got it. Yeah, we're rebuilding the reactor. Should be fine. I'll just dump a load more water in. Okay, Max is building, but I think he's a bit slow on that front. A second turner. Good old Sam. We'll have Sam. Some digging. 1 and 2's useful. If you hear that, carrying. Always carrying. These guys are pretty well spec'd out. Engineer, bubbles. Right, sensible. I think so. Things are mostly stable. Yeah, that's bumping. So what? This is an in. What I should probably do is strip mine this down a bit. Okay, that water's gone, which is good. I mean, these cooling loops can also really come out. There's no need for this. I'm still keeping this area nice and cool, but I mean, there's no need for that. Alright, hold on a minute. I'm slightly worried my game sounds are coming out of my speakers now. Let me just double check. Okay, seems fine. Maybe I'm just going mad. Been a bit of an odd stream, this one. Some weird stuff. Okay, we've also got a bit of a mix in here, but still vacuum, so I'm going to go with it. Okay, we've also got a load of sour gas in the volcano and liquid salt, so you know that's great.